Hey, happy Sunday. All right, y'all. So I'm just going to read. I don't know what I'm going to pull, but I want to do some intuitive messages for you guys for this Sunday. And of course, you guys already know who I am, but if you don't, my name is Ayoka and I am the Oracle G. Okay, so look, before I get started, because I want to give some people some time to get up in here, thank you for joining me. And again, these are intuitive messages. It's not, specific. It's not for a particular group, because I know somebody may jump on and be like, is this a twin flame reading? Is this a Virgo reading? No, this is just a general reading. So I do encourage you guys to definitely use the spirit of discernment. Flip your roles as you see fit. Never force the message to fit. I don't know what timeline you're on. I don't know if you're masculine or feminine. I just ask that you please use discernment as you are viewing this live. Also, if you're triggered, face your mirror, not my comment section. My whole goal is to help you guys to evolve. Your transformation is like 100% key on your healing journey if that's what you're on. Okay, now also, if you can go over to my YouTubes, please, and subscribe. You can go to my main page and you will see my YouTube link there. I also ask that you guys go to Virgo, the Be More Goddess, and subscribe for me over there as well, because I am trying to get my subscriber count up. Okay, make sure you hit the like button. I definitely appreciate you guys. So I'm kind of going to dive in, but first, let me talk about something, and I forgot about this because I made coloring books probably at the beginning of the summer, and I have not been really promoting them, but they are something I am very passionate about. And I have 5 coloring books and 1 children's affirmation book, which you can purchase from my website, y'all. Okay, so www.theoraclegoddess.com. Inc.com. You can also find that in my bio. And basically, I have a Sacred Babies collection. This is the Sacred Babies coloring book. And it's so cute. Look at that. Alright, so going from Botswana, just so y'all can see just a few pages. Cameroon. So I just kind of just like collect from all continents. Congo. And I have the Wakanesia coloring book too as well. And this one has, little cute little mamas in there and their babies. So definitely check them out. They're only like $8.99, y'all. So if you can support, I definitely appreciate you. If you want a personal reading, go to my website as well. I do everything through my website. Okay, so personal readings, coaching sessions. I have merchandise on there. I also have my own product line as well. My coloring books. Some of my son's clothing line is on there. So if you guys can support, I definitely appreciate that. Alright, so let's see what's up. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my true guides, for showing up and helping me with this collective reading today. Protect us as we go through these portals. And I ask that you close the gates to anything that's not in the divine's will. Also, thank you for my true guides standing up. And I ask that this message reaches the right people at the right places at the right time. And so it is. So right now I'm getting ready to pull from the Lightworkers Oracle Guidebook. And so y'all, I don't really get on live that often. I prefer to do video work because it's a lot of energy, okay, to do these videos. All right, so that's why I ask that you be kind to yourself. Be mindful of the people around you that are watching as well, because like I said, we are doing an energetic exchange, okay? And you want to make sure you're putting out the right energy into the world so that you can receive back awesome positive energy, y'all. It says the heart transmission. That's what comes out. And I'm going to read that to y'all, so just bear with me because it does have a lot to say, but the messages are very healing. And they definitely help you to overcome your own obstacles, which usually your obstacles that you may think you have, like you may think it's a situation or a person, but usually it's really just our own egos, our own minds. And so once we can conquer our mind, we can overcome the obstacle. But with the heart transmission card, let's see. It says working with group energy is a leap on a on your spiritual path with risk, but also great rewards in terms of empowerment to manifest your life mission. The risk with group energy is mitigated when you approach it from the heart rather than the head. And that's so crazy because guess what? That's what I was just freaking talking about, right? And so I am doing group work. I guess that's how you can say it. I am a professor, you guys, at Morgan State University. So I do have a lot of things that I have my hands in as well. And and that's how I kind of approach my readings. I'm more on a scale of teaching versus, I may give y'all some tea because, it keeps it interesting. But however, yeah, group work is something that I do. I do rehabilitation counseling as well. But it says here, the mind can argue one point of view and then immediately and convincingly argue its opposite. The heart, however, either feels something resonates or it doesn't. Whether or not there is a logical explanation for it, the mind can be seduced by those who tell you they have a great spiritual power. But this will instantly trigger intuitive warning bells in your heart. For those with genuine power do not need to convince you of it. The heart is the key to deciding where you offer your devotion. When you offer devotion to the group consciousness that loves you unconditionally, your heart feels safe, loved, and an inner knowing of rightness of that group is for you, whether that group exists on this earthly plane or in a spiritual dimension. For as long as it gives you life, broadens your horizons, nourishes your truth, and empowers you to live your destiny, that group is serving you. If you do not experience these positive effects, if you feel drained, confused, or that your issues are not resolving as you work with this group, listen carefully to your heart and question whether it is needed, whether it is indeed the right place for you to be. It is important to also work with groups that you can serve. Although you may love your family, for example, they might not be the group you can best serve. Perhaps those who are open, willing, and receptive to your spiritual gifts are outside of your family. Perhaps your family can benefit spiritually from you in the role of mother or son or daughter, but not in the role of a spiritual mentor. On the other hand, some groups may want to feed off you, but not learn to do for themselves. They may wish for you to give them the answers to their problems. They may not be willing to develop the trust, the courage, the confidence, and empowerment that is required to take responsibility for their own relationship to the universe, which is needed so they can grow on soul wisdom through their life experiences. Your heart may guide you to withdraw your services from such people because you love them and want them to grow. Your heart will guide you to operate differently with different people. You may be guided to explore hobbies or interests that lead you to the next group that your presence can exist. The heart will always guide you when it's time to move on. The transmission of the heart gives a truthful assessment of the interaction of your frequency with the frequency of a group. It is mutually raised. Then this is a spiritual constructive connection. Is it diminished? This will not be so helpful. So if it's diminished, this will not be so helpful. The heart empowers you to know when to work with others, for how long, and in what way. Trust it. The more you do, the more groups which can bring great benefit to you into the planet can enter into your world. And so when I'm reading this, like automatically what's coming to me is you have to use discernment and be very mindful of whatever type of groups that you are joining. And I'm also hearing, like, when you're listening to intuitive readings, okay? So I know a lot of times you guys may tap into lives and listen to different intuitive readers because you're going through so much and you're trying to find answers. But you want to be a part of something that is going to help you to evolve, not just give you the gossip about what's happening to yo and what's happening to her and what's happening there. You understand? You want to get messages that are going to help you to overcome these issues so that you will never ever have to experience those same triggers. Well, you may experience the triggers, but it won't be as bad. You are learning how to get through those processes and move forward without it affecting you too much. So if you're not learning and if you're not growing from the messages that you're receiving, you may want to reassess some things because they may not be the messages that you need, okay? And I know we be wanting to know what's going on in people's lives, y'all. I already know, okay? But at the same time, you have to be mindful of your energy, all right? Because again, like I say, even when I do these collective readings, these live readings, when I do personal readings, I have to be very mindful of my energy because it will drain me, especially if it's the wrong type of interactions within that group. So that's why I like to say protection prayers before I start, okay? Because you have to be mindful. Like I said, this is an energetic exchange. And if you're not in a state of operating in your higher consciousness and you're not using discernment and you're not trusting your intuition and you're operating from your ego and your lower self, it's not conducive to you or even your neighbors within this dynamic, okay? And even me, because I'm pulling in your energy through these messages. I'm tapping into your spiritual guides, okay, which are helping me to connect with you. So you guys make sure you hit the heart button or the like button, however that go to as well, so that I can try to tap into your energy while I am reading. All right, so thank you guys for joining. I definitely appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you guys commenting. I see you guys, but I'm kind of in the flow, so if I don't actually respond right away, I do see you guys. Okay, thank you so much. Now I'm gonna pull a little tarot because we're gonna talk about the heart's transmission, and then of course I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get into love. Like whatever spirit is leading, that's where I'm going. Okay. I'm pulling out first and foremost the clarifying life situations. All right. So if you're feeling generous, I definitely appreciate you guys. So I took my account off of a business account and I'm now on a personal account, and I really kind of like it this way because I can do a little bit more. I felt so restricted on the business account, y'all. Thank you. Thrive and believe. So basically, embrace growth and trust and promise. Keep an open mind because answers reveal the path, will reveal your path to fulfillment. All right, so you have pretty much planted a seed. And this is a seed of potential. And of course, with the seed, you have to nurture it, right? And I feel like a lot of times we be thinking it's like, oh yeah, this type of seed I'm planting is the seed that I'm planting for my financial wealth or for a relationship, whatever. I feel like the seed that's being planted is us, if that makes sense. Like we're the seed. So we have to nurture us. We have to do things to make us feel empowered, right? In order for us to grow. And then we also have to believe in our own abilities. We have to have that confidence in knowing that, hey, guess what? I can manifest this. I can do this. I can be this. You know, so we have to add that on as a component as well. And when we're doing that, then the seed is sprouting promises, right? And that's like whatever it is that you're to me, you're the main foundation. You're the dirt. You're the seed. You're all of that, okay? And so whatever you're depositing into that, again, you're nurturing it all, yourself, your career, your love life, your family, whatever that may be, okay? And as long as you are nurturing it, you're giving it the attention that it needs, then it can literally thrive. All right, so everything that you're doing is worth the effort. It may be a slow climb. It may be taking forever for this seed to sprout, but of course, you know a seed ain't gonna sprout overnight, honey. You got to put the energy into it. But whatever it is that you're doing, you're getting there. It may be one steady step at a time, but you're getting there, and it's worth the effort. So trust and believe that this seed that you've planted, it will grow, it will manifest. So embrace all the challenges as opportunities for your growth, okay? So don't back down. You need to stand firm on what it is that you believe in. And first and foremost, you got to have not only a big belief in Source God, but you have to have a major belief in yourself because we are co-creators to the divine, okay? So, but if you stay dedicated, it's going to lead you to the rewards that you are actually seeking. Look at that divine flow. So let go of any attachments to a particular outcome, honey, and let the universe bring you the gifts, all right? And then when you're open to receive and you're releasing your attachments and you're allowing the divine to just go ahead and do his work and magic, honey, guess what? It's coming. You stepped out of it. You get out of your own way and you allow God or the universe to work for you and through you. A lot of times we want to get in the way and we want to dictate to God, oh, I want it done this way, I want it done that way. And then when it doesn't happen that way, then we get all disappointed. Okay, so a lot of times, again, we have to operate based off of divine's will. But we also have to be partners and co-creators to the divine in order for these things to come to us, which means it's going to require your alignment. All right, so even though, again, just take a step back and just really assess everything that you're doing and you're putting your energy into, and just realize how far you have come, what you have done so far, okay? Even though you may feel like, oh man, this isn't manifesting fast enough, listen, it's always going to be one step at a time. This is a whole journey. This is not a destination, y'all, okay? So the cloud of unknowing comes out. And so basically the cloud of unknowing basically speaks about you just really pretty much embracing the sacred within you, okay? Embrace the unknown. A lot of times when we go on these ventures, we have no idea what's on the other side. And you got to be okay with the uncertainty. So you have to be okay and welcoming of whatever lessons that may come in with the uncertainty, but also knowing that at the end of the day, you still got what it takes to overcome the adversity or the obstacles or the uncertainties that are there. Because you got all the tools that you need. And it's more about you really depositing all of that energy back into yourself and realizing that, hey, guess what? This is really about me not just believing in God, but believing in myself. You have the ability to make this happen. It's your mind that's going to keep you from making it happen, or it prolongs the process. Okay, so go in. Of course, you know, your heart has to be fully open to receive anyway, right? And you have to vibrate on a frequency of love. Your heart chakra needs to be open because you can't receive if your heart is closed. So I do encourage you, you know, if you're operating with a blocked heart chakra, do the work. You can't manifest nothing with a blocked heart chakra. All your chakras need to be in alignment, period. But if you're trying to figure out, man, why my love life, my career, whatever it is I'm trying to bring into fruition isn't working, ask yourself, where is it within you? Like, you might not be feeling safe or secure. Bam, your root chakra might be blocked. You know, hey, what's going on? Your root chakra might be blocked. If you got a hard heart and you know you won't let nobody in, or it's closed off, then you need to work on that heart chakra. If you can't hear your intuition, you know, and you can't really tap in with spirit, then guess what? You need to be working on the crown chakra, right? So it's so many things that you'll already know, because just based off of what you're feeling. So that's how I like to say, trust your vibes. So whatever it is that you are already projecting or you're feeling, that right there is telling you, like, your higher self is saying, bam, that's what you need to work on. Bam, that's what you need to do. Okay, so really trust yourself on this process, because you're shaping yourself into like a totally different person now. It's like you're, even when it comes to your own, how can I put it? It's like a new identity. Okay, so you're creating this new identity for yourself. And so now you're being encouraged to embrace and really rediscover yourself. Okay, so that's what, of course, when we go through these transformations, what ends up happening, we're not the same people we were before. Don't you hate when you come across people and they be like, I remember back in the day when you used to do this, this, and that. Like, that ain't me no more. You understand? This is the person I am today. I have a whole new identity. I don't even operate in that lower self any longer, right? I mean, sometimes it's about duality. I can go back and be T. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can be T or I can be a Yoka, right? So, but I know how to balance it. But I no longer do the things that T used to do, you know, because I have evolved. I've grown. I know myself. I feel love. I feel balance. I feel whole. I feel complete. But that takes a lot of work. So this is stuff that doesn't come overnight. It requires you to put that energy in to yourself, right? So that seed is you. Turn it around. That seed is you, okay? You're the seed of potential. So let's see what's up. I'm going to pull tarot because, you know, tarot going to give us a little backstory. And see what's up. But where am I going to go? The tarot deck that I want. Let me see. I be working all over the place, y'all. I be in my car. I be in my office. I be at my friend's house. I just be having my cards everywhere. It's like whenever I got to get a message in, I'm going for it. Let's see. Hopefully I got all of the cards with this deck. Clarify what's going on with the heart transmission with this message. If you have any questions, I do $1 a minute. You have to go through my website. I can't answer questions on live because it is personal. But yes, I do it at an affordable rate. Yep, $1 a minute. And it's a lot that can be said in 1 minute. Okay. Let's see. Whoop. 4 swords in a reverse position. You can also send an inbox as well. High Priestess reverse, and the Queen of Wands comes out in the upright. And so what I'm seeing here is like you may need to take some time to rest, really go within, right? It's time for you to kind of like mend your heart, you know, rest, just take a break, take a step back from some things here or some people here or some situations, because yeah, it's time for healing for you. And you may be like just jumping out there and not really fully healing. But what I'm seeing with that is because it's blocking your intuition. Okay? It's some things that you should be seeing that you're not seeing. But all I keep hearing is like it's a disconnect from your heart space. And it's some things that you're trying to manifest. Because coming in with the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands is someone who's a master manifester. This is a person that really focuses on their goals and they do it. Very confident person. Okay? And so when it comes down to, you know, whatever this is that you're trying to bring into fruition, it's going to require you to really connect to your heart space. It's going to require you to, you know, to network with people that can help you to grow.